My name is Sammie and I'm the owner and designer of Sugar and Honey Doodles. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a studio vlog from May 31st all the way to June 30th. So let's get right into it. Okay, we are all set up and I can't wait to show you some of like the vendors and everything like that. Anything to add?
12 o'clock can't come soon enough. They say the main attraction of the strawberry social is strawberries, but I think it's a pickle on a stick for sure.
My hair is crazy. Okay, so we just finished packing the car and finished the show. So the main thing was this shortcake. Like, that's the thing that the show is known for. What would you rank the shortcake as?
I think it was a 7 out of 10. Originally when I first tasted it, it was a 10 out of 10, but that's because I had a crap ton of whipped cream on there and you could mix it with the cake and the texture was phenomenal. But then as the whipped cream ran out, it got a little bit more dry, a little bit back down to earth, so.
Yeah, I would say probably 6.5 out of 10 personally. Like he said, it was a little dry, but the whipped cream and the strawberries were delicious. We also got a pickle on a stick. I'm gonna rank that 10 out of 10. I don't know why that pickle hit, but it did. What about you?
Yeah, I needed that pickle in that moment. I'm glad. I actually got 2 for myself because it looked so good on the menu. So the 2 pickles hit very hard and I would recommend them to anybody.
Yeah, and I think that's all we got food-wise. I did stop at a local vendor stall and I got a collar for my dog. It's like this cute, like little blue strawberry collar. I thought it was cute. The company is remyandlola.com. I'll have them linked down below. Just because I think their collars are super cute. So if you have cats that like to wear collars or dogs, I think they're perfect. They also have like bandanas and things like that. To end the show experience, I want to talk about the good, bad, and buffalo. So for me, the good was this girl. She came up and she bought like 8 of my sticker sheets, which was really exciting because I love when, you know, people buy multiple of the same thing. And she ended up coming back later on, which was awesome. And so she ended up buying 2 more sticker sheets at the end of the show, and she was just really complimentary and was pretty much saying that she was proud that I don't use AI, because I guess there's a lot of like AI stickers and stuff like that. The bad was people not understanding pricing, especially for a small business. Like, obviously, like, I make everything at home, and so this like lady kind of commented on something and said it was too expensive, even though it's right at market value in my opinion, and I'm a small business, so of course it's gonna be a little bit higher. I'm gonna let Ethan take over what the buffalo was.
First off, buffalo, I don't know why it's called buffalo instead of just being like called surprise, but if we're going with buffalo, the buffalo is that she has a director's chair that she used for the first time, right? Mm-hmm. And she sat in it for like 10 minutes and then all of a sudden just gave out because we were on like an incline the whole time, and the river was right behind us too, so I thought she was gonna fall into the river off the chair, but thankfully she woke up like a ninja or something, jumped up and saved herself from falling. It could have been a lot worse, but it was so funny to see her just almost eat shit entirely.
That was a really funny way of putting that.
I could have said it differently.
Yeah. And then overall, I like this show. This is one that I did a few years ago. I really do enjoy it. I'd probably think this is my favorite show that I've done this year so far. I have a few fun ones lined up though, so I'm also excited for those. Most profitable show of the year too, so that's also very exciting. So I'd probably rank it a 10 out of 10 show. What about you? Yeah,
same. Our neighbors were super cool people too. People to talk to the whole time. It was just a good environment to be in. So many people too.
Yeah, there was so many people.
People were happy to be there.
Yeah, people were happy to be there. The vibes were good. So yeah, I think that's it for like today. This was the Strawberry Social Show in Newburgh. I totally recommend it to anybody who lives in the southern Indiana area. But I will see you guys the next time that I pull out my camera. Bye! Okay, so I just finished all the sticker sheets that I needed to do for the craft fair, and then I printed out and cut a new die cut that I'm releasing for the Southern Food fair. So I decided to make this like cute little like fried chicken sticker that you saw. I didn't have a chance to do any more die cuts and any more bookmarks, so this is kind of what the list is looking like right now. This is it right here. I'm hoping that I can do some more tomorrow, but we will just have to wait and see. But for now, bye. I'll see you guys the next time I pick up this camera. Alrighty, so yesterday I didn't film, but I worked on my memories journal. I'm going to show you what I did in that real quick. This is a black page journal from Archer and Olive, and here is how my memories journal turned out. I really like how it's turning out so far. It's kind of like a memories junk journal kind of setup. Today I worked on a pre-order that will be coming out in a few months. It's a Halloween theme. It's ravens. I will show you that real quick as well. Okay, so this is the raven sticker kit. I'm starting with like the raven large doodles. And I'm kind of changing the structure, so I'm doing this large doodle and then small doodles. This is the same design, it's just a little bit smaller. And then I'm changing a weekly. I used to do 2 separate weekly stickers, but I am condensing it to 1. That way I'm able to include the large doodles. But yeah, I'm really excited for this change and just really excited with how these designs turned out. Okay, so something I'm about to do real quick is I'm about to pack up everything that I need for my craft fair tomorrow. I will be showing more in detail like what I brought to the craft fair and everything like that tomorrow. So stay tuned. I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, the show is done. Sorry, I look crazy. It was so hot today. So this show is a little bit slower than what I'm used to for this show. So if I'm gonna go with the good, bad, and Buffalo, the good was that this lady and her partner, they bought a bunch of stuff. Like they bought an art print, they bought bookmarks, they bought die cuts. So their order was really big, so that was really good. The bad was just not enough foot traffic for this show. It wasn't as steady as it normally is. And then for the Buffalo, probably that I still did okay. Like I was expecting it to be a lot worse based off of the foot traffic, but I still turned over a decent profit. You might have seen on my booth fee and everything like that. So I think that's a good thing. So yeah, that was my good, bad, and Buffalo. This particular show, not necessarily this market, because this market happens every Saturday. I definitely recommend it. But this particular show, I would probably be like a 5.5 out of 10. It was okay. Like it was not an average show. It was a little below that. But you know, not every show is going to be a winner. So yeah, I'm about to head back home and unpack everything. I will see you guys the next time. Bye. Hello, it is another week. So yesterday I didn't end up recording just because, but I did end up working on a new kit that will be coming soon. I will show a clip of it in just a second. Today it's to work on like inventory, just to make sure that everything that I need for my next show is restocked. It is quite a list. So it is a front and back of this. Lots of bookmarks, lots of die cuts, lots of sticker sheets, and a lot of them are new as well, which makes sense why they need to be restocked because they've never been stocked. And then the next thing that I'm about to work on is formatting some stickers. Some of those are for the craft fair and some of those are for an update coming soon. So yeah. Alrighty, so here is the large doodle, small doodle, and then the weekly. Alrighty, another day of working in the studio, obviously. So I started with checking to see what inventory I have. So for my mini updates, I always release like bundles of like past years, or at least that's the new thing that I'm implementing this year. So I had to double check like if I had bookmarks ready for it, sticker sheets ready for it, and die cuts. Today I was going to focus on bookmarks and sticker sheets, printing and cutting those. I actually have them already in stock because of craft fairs, so I didn't have to worry about that, which was really nice. And then so I also worked on printing and cutting some craft fair bookmarks. I had 5 different designs that I needed to be print and cut. I will show you those designs in just a second. That's the main thing for today. I might do some like prep work for tomorrow, but that was the main thing I wanted to get done. So yeah, I will show you the bookmarks being print and cut as well. Alrighty, these are the designs. This is the seashell collection, snake, otters, mermaid, and brunch, all ready for the next craft fair. Hello, so the end of last week, I ended up working on my media journal, which is pretty much my journal that keeps track of all my media. So think about like movies, TV shows, games, music, all that kind of stuff. So I did work on the media journal. I'm going to show it to you real quick. So this is my reading dashboard, place for my stats, my TBR, and my books read. And then this is where I kept track of like the Goober Readathon, which was a readathon that I was participating in. These were the prompts. This is what books fulfilled those prompts, and then the points that I ended up with. And then this is the media dashboard, place where I keep track of my movies, TV shows, and games, and then some reviews. So these are books. These are all books. And then TV show, and then game. And then this is just like a transition page to my next like reading dashboard for the next month. And then yesterday I ended up doing my Patreon printables. So at the first of every month I release a bunch of new Patreon content, and at the $1 tier that includes printables. I'm going to show you what the printables are starting July 1st. So this is the blank backgrounds, blank title, August title. I like to prepare that way people can have it for the full month just whenever they need to set up. And then blank calendar, Monday start calendar, and Sunday start calendar. Again, these are available July 1st, just at the $1 tier. And today I prepped for my mini update that is coming in this week. So with that, it was just getting the die cuts ready for all the new releases, and also just like the little bundles that I am doing. I'm going to show you what I print and cut today. So I print and cut the otters, which is for my July, one of my July bundles, and then these new reading bundle stickers. So You can get them individually, or you can get them like all in a singular bundle. But that's what I worked on today. Really simple and easy print and cut job. Hello. So the end of last week, I worked on my new bullet journal for like the second half of the year. I'm going to show you those pages right now. Okay, so this is the cover spread. Then I have a little memory spread. This is where I put Polaroids of each month. Mood board, yearly goals, some prompts that I like to answer. Level 10 life, quarter 3 action steps, bingo. This is for like events and stuff like that I want to do. Notes, some orders to keep track of my online orders, sticker ideas, project ideas, and shop updates so I can, just make sure everything's, being kept track of. Yesterday, I worked on my new sticker kit that I'm working on. I only finished the large doodles, but I'm going to show those to you real quick. It is a snail mail theme. So these are the 4 large doodles. I still have to make the small doodles and the weekly headers. I just got done formatting some new craft fair stickers. I'm really excited. So there are 12 different die cuts that I just formatted, and then there are 3 different sticker sheets that I just formatted. So that is what I spent most of today doing. My other plan is to finish, the pre-order that I was talking about earlier about, the large doodle. I still want to do the small doodle and the weekly header, so the plan is to do that today as well. Hello. So yesterday I ended up finishing my sticker kit. I'm going to show that to you real quick. Okay. This is the large doodle that you saw yesterday. This is the small doodle, and these are the weekly headers. Today I worked on packing an order for my patron. I'm going to show you what their package looks like. So this is the sticker collection and the 2 specialty items of the bookmark and the die cut sticker. Hello. At the end of last week, I worked on my July setup, and I'm going to show that to you real quick. So this is my July setup, my July cover page, my habit tracker with my personal task log, shop calendar, content calendar, Etsy and Patreon task log, holiday update and craft fair task log, as well as my projects task log, quote page, weekly dashboards, mid-month reflection, some more weekly dashboards, as well as another quote page, and then my monthly reflection. Yesterday I worked on my new logo. I'm going to show that to you guys real quick. This is my new logo. I really love how it turned out. I think it just really fits the vibe of what I wanted. And today I worked on my craft fair die cuts. Part 1, I'm going to have to do 2 separate cutting sessions, so I'm going to show those to you guys real quick. So these are some of my favorite characters from Studio Ghibli as well as Pokemon. So these are the headers I worked on, as well as the monthly add-on sheet, the colored dots, and then here is a bookmark, as well as another bookmark, and my final bookmark. Today I did a lot of behind the scenes things, like for Patreon, because tomorrow will be a new month, so I needed to get everything prepped out today. And then I also printed and cut some ephemera that I'm using in my reading journal. I'm going to show that to you guys right now. So mostly like book covers, TV shows, movie covers, and games, as well as like a printable that I use for my reading or my media journal tracker. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll have links to my shop, my Patreon, and all my other social medias down below if you wanted to check those out as well.